Okay, so on Saturday, like I said in my last video, which was super short, I was really, really tired and kind of out of it, to actually do much. But my my I needed some stuff for art class, so my host mom and my host sister and I went out to buy some stuff. I needed a big piece of wood to paint on, and so we got that. And I also needed some glue, and we found some glue, but it wasn't quite the right type. But that's a story for yesterday's post. So we found some glue and some wood, and we decided not to buy the paint because we would be prepping the wood, so we wouldn't be painting on it yet. So we left that to another day, and then we just um, we went into like a normal store, like we were gonna be grocery shopping, but we ended up like not buying anything, um, which is kind of weird in my opinion. But so, Saturday we went shopping, and we didn't really do much. I think we brought some firewood from around the back of the house, where it would be a ways to walk for it to the front, and so we stacked up some firewood. We like filled up the big trailer and drove it around and stacked it up where it'll be easy to get to. So we're preparing for the winter, as it's getting colder in the mornings. And it is pretty cold in the mornings, when we're, waiting for school to start and standing outside. It's pretty darn cold. And, it's, like I'm saying, it's pretty cold. It hasn't been raining overly much. Like, one day it rained so hard, like, it was freezing, and it was really rainy. I don't know how else to say it. And people were like, "Welcome to Belgium," so I expect that it's going to be a bit more like that in the winter. That we've had some drizzly days, but that was the only day that it's really like heavily rained. But it's getting colder, so we're preparing for that by just stocking up our firewood. And then, so that was pretty much Saturday. We went shopping, we got firewood, stuff like that. And, but then on Sunday, the older sister in this family, and he doesn't live with us. She needed to get into a new house. Um, so uh, she wanted to go look at a house in Bastogne, and they invited me along, and I was tempted to say no because, like I said, that whole weekend I was really kind of out of it, just exhausted, and but I said yes anyway because I thought it would be fun, and it was okay. You're looking at a house. It was kind of fun. I kind of entertained the baby the entire time by making noises at her and stuff, making faces while everybody else was like focusing. Um, and it was kind of cool. Got to look at another house because you move into your house and you start living with your first host family, and then you're like, oh, all Belgians are like this, and that's why they have multiple host families, so you don't end up thinking that. But it's always kind of fun to me going to somebody else's house, like when I went to Adalia's house, and it's a big, tall city house where it's like not very wide, but everything's stacked on top of each other in huge, tall rooms and stuff. So it was kind of fun to see this other house too, and it was another house that isn't quite as country-like. Like, I don't know, it's a little bit closer to the city, but it wasn't like Adalia's house where it's two houses on both sides, just one in a long row of buildings. It was freestanding, um, and it was built differently. It was built all of stone and stuff. So kind of fun seeing that. One thing I have noticed though, with all the Belgian houses that I've been in, is that none of them have any carpets. All the floors are either tile or wood, and if they're gonna put something on it, it's gonna be a rug. So that's one thing I've noticed, that the architecture style is a little bit different than the United States, and then you don't have carpet and stuff, like that. Um, so that was kind of fun. And then afterwards, we went out for ice cream. It was kind of funny, really. My host dad and my host sister, who was looking to buy the house, they were both being really critical about everything and pointing out every single little flaw because it was like 15,000 euros more than they wanted to pay. So they were pointing out everything, and acting really critical to try to bring the price down. And they said it worked apparently, and so she was going to take that house. But anyway, she didn't decide that. So afterwards, we went out for ice cream in Bastogne. So we went to like either the same place or the place next door to where we went the last time I went to Bastogne, which was kind of funny. But this time, I ended up not getting ice cream. We said we were going there for ice cream, but my host mom and I ended up getting waffles with strawberries, and my host dad ended up getting these crepes. It looked amazing. I had him take a picture. I want to see if I can post it because it looked fantastic. Like next time we go to Bastogne, I'm bringing a camera and I'm ordering that if we go to the same place because I definitely want to post a picture of it. But anyway, and then my sister got like a banana split, I think, something like that, and that was really yummy. And so then we came back home and I hung out all afternoon, I think, or I drew pictures. I think I mostly spent the afternoon drawing. But like I said, it's probably like the fifth time I've said this, but I was super out of it all week and I was so tired. And so yeah, that was my weekend. Not very exciting, actually. On Saturday there was like the Fête de Wallonie or something, and I thought my host family would want to go because apparently it was a really big thing and a ton of the exchange students went. I should have gone, but I needed to go shopping, and then we started doing other things before going shopping, and I was so tired I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much, and I feel really bad. Sorry. I feel really bad for not going because I feel like that was kind of a big thing and I missed it, but I'm also kind of glad that I didn't go because I spent most of the weekend recuperating from Thursday. I think I took it really hard because, I've still got this cold. And, yeah. So, really kind of a slow weekend. Not that interesting. So you weren't missing out on much what I wasn't up to. Okay. Couple more videos and then I'll be done for today.